Jesus, as God, omnipresent on earth, though in his physical body, his human nature, that physical body was limited to time and space. Yes, while Jesus was on earth, as God, he was overseeing creation and aware of all things. But as a man in a physical body, that body could only be at one place at one time. Let me prove it. Mark 7, 24 to 30.
Okay.
And read it for us. Good question, brother.
He says, and from there he arose and went away to the region of Tyre and Sidon. And he entered a house and did not want anyone to know, yet he could not be hidden. But immediately a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit heard of him and came and fell down at his feet. Now the woman was a Gentile, a Syrophoenician by birth, and she begged him to cast the demon out of her daughter. And he said to her, let the children be fed first, for it is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs. But she answered him, yes, Lord, yet even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs. And he said to her, for this statement you may go your way. The demon has left your daughter. And she
how did he cast out the demon from her daughter when he wasn't there physically?
Yeah, interesting.
Did you catch it? And he did it right as she said it.
Yeah.
For this statement, go, the demon has left your daughter.
Oh man, yeah, wow.
You caught it? Read 29.
Because oftentimes, man, they want to try and use the defensive or like pivot things to no, that's something that would be due to his omniscience, not his omnipotence.
No, because he's the one casting out the demon, because she came to him to cast out the demon.
Yeah. Oh wow. So this would work too with the centurion soldiers.
Oh yeah, that's another one. You know that in Matthew 8, 5 to 13. But I'm going to give you another one. I'll give you two more.
Okay.
But this one clear. No, read Mark 7, 29 again, and then to 30, because watch.
And he said to her, for this statement you may go your way. The demon has left your daughter. And she went home and found the child lying in bed and the demon gone.
Okay, so she's coming to him to cast out the demon. He goes, I already got rid of him. Go, she's okay.
Mm.
So he doesn't have to be there physically to summon demons out of people, because as God, he's the one sustaining creation, sustaining demons. And without their being there physically, he can cast them out, right?
Yeah. What would you say to somebody who would say, well, no, that's his omnipotence. That's because he's all powerful.
Okay, but then you're telling me he's exercising his omnipotence without being physically present. So you're burying yourself.
Yeah. Interesting.
Right?
Good one. Yeah, totally.
Because he's still doing something without being there physically.
Yep. So this is exactly like John 1 with Nathaniel under the fig tree.
Oh, yeah. You got that one. Because he says, I saw you.
Yeah, not just I knew. Yeah, I
saw you. So you can't just put that aside to omniscience. No, I saw you sitting under the fig tree. So that's another. Since you already know that one, and the centurion, let me give you one more. John 4, because this one is very strong. John 4, 43 to 54.
Okay. It says, after the 2 days he departed from Galilee, for Jesus himself had testified that a prophet has no honor in his own hometown. So when he came to Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him, having seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the feast, for they too had gone to the feast. So he came again to Cana in Galilee, where he had made the water wine, and at Capernaum there was an official whose son was ill. When this man heard that Jesus had come from Judea to Galilee, he went to him and asked him to come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. So Jesus said to him, unless you see signs and wonders, you will not believe. The official said to him, Sir, come down before my child dies. Jesus said to him, go, your son will live. The man believed.
He's coming to him for healing. He says, go, he's already alive. He will live. He's not going to die. Now watch how long it takes him to get back to his son, though. This is where it's going to get astonishing.
Verse 50.
Wherever you stop, keep continuing.
Yeah. Jesus said to him, go, your son will live. The man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him and went on his way. As he was going down, his servants met him and told him that his son was recovering. So he asked them the hour when he began to get better. And they said to him, yesterday at the 7th hour, the fever left him. The father knew that was the hour when Jesus had said to him, your son will live. And he himself believed in all his household. This was now the second sign that Jesus did when he had come from Judea to Galilee.
He didn't arrive to his house till the next day. That's how far the distance between Jesus and his son was. Did you catch it?
No, what verse?
Right there, when he just said, It was yesterday at
Oh,
the
yes. Yeah. Yesterday at the 7th hour. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Holy
So
crap.
he didn't arrive till the next day.
Yeah.
That's how far the distance was. And when they told him the hour, he goes, that's the same hour the day before Jesus told me he's well, he lives. Jesus physically is not there. The distance so great, it takes the Father almost a full day to arrive. He only gets there the next day. But because he's God, he doesn't need to be there physically. As he's talking to him, he heals the boy. You are healed. You will live. Go. He's okay.
Yeah. And he has to be present for that to be possible.
Yeah, because he's doing the healing. So don't
Yeah.
play with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. 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 Because like
It's not
Adventists
an isolated. Look, it's John 1, 45 to 49, which is the Philip and Nathaniel. It's the centurion, Matthew 8, 5 to 13. It's the Syrophoenician woman, Mark 7, 24, 30. And now this. I mean, how many more examples do we need to show
yeah.
that Christ as God did not cease being omnipresent?